What is going on, everyone? Here again. Here for you, some Call of Duty Black Ops 2, playing some Hardpoint, this time in the map Meltdown. Actually playing some multi-team. With the MP7, I got no perks and no attachments on. I'm actually going for the R-War camo. I'm actually going for the Cherry Blossom camo. This gameplay was recorded prior to actually getting gold for the MP7. You guys are unaware, with the submachine guns, I think, actually, with just about every gun I ran into anyway, you have to get essentially 150 kills with no perks and then 150 kills with no attachments. I like to save time and just go out with no perks or attachments. That way I get my 150 kills and then bam. Some people prefer to, get their 150 kills with no perks, and then they after that they'll go and get their 150 kills and no attachments. But right now I'm completely bare bones right now. What's interesting is I get a nuclear. If you guys are unaware what a nuclear is, it's a 30 gun streak here in Black Ops 2. The air support does not help you get your nuclear. If you're using dogs or whatever, it doesn't help. It has to be all 30 kills with your gun. I think maybe your grenade counts as well. I'm not sure, but either way, I end up getting the nuclear. I didn't title the video with no attachments though, solely for the fact that I'm not using scavenger. I don't have any perks, and eventually I'm gonna run out of MP7 ammo unless I come across someone else using the MP7, and I don't end up doing that. So I end up picking up a bunch of different guns throughout this gameplay after I run out of ammo with the MP7, and I get my nuclear that way. But I figure this is a great follow-up video. I figure it's a very good follow-up video to my last video. Now, my last video was some Grief zombie gameplay on the map farm. And I was basically talking about reverse gameplay boosting, how there's people in the community who essentially tank their stats on purpose, or they'll make secondary accounts and tank their stats on their accounts, and essentially give themselves horrible kill death ratios, give themselves horrible win loss ratio, give themselves a horrible, terrible score per minute in an effort to get gameplay, in an effort to abuse the skill-based matchmaking system, so they can face easier players, so they can get basically very easy lobbies, and they can every now just get gameplays for days against terrible players. And how I think that's a bad thing. I think that's it's reverse boosting in my opinion. I don't agree with it. I understand why people do it. I do. Part of YouTube, part of growing on YouTube is you want to have good gameplay. For a lot of channels, not all, but for a lot of channels, gameplay is a really big thing. And these guys have found a way to essentially, make it easy to get gameplay. They found a way to, because honestly, I haven't even gotten 100 plus here in Black Ops 2. I haven't gotten 100 plus. I'm not really a 100 plus caliber player, because I face people that can shoot back, for lack of a better comparison there. That's me. I don't, sometimes if we get into a lobby and there's a full party on the other team and there's only like 2 or 3 of us, we'll back out. That's not really a fair fight. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be frustrating, and I'm gonna start popping blood vessels, yelling at everybody. So sometimes we back out on that, but for the most part, I don't cherry pick my lobbies. You can actually exploit the skill-based matchmaking in a way that if your party leader is low score per minute, low kill death ratio player, you'll get in the lobbies with other low score per minute, low kill death ratio players. And I don't even really do that. Right now I'm the party leader of us, and we just so happen to get in the lobby with I think there's a second prestige, there's a couple first prestiges, and I think 1 or 2 non-prestiges. We're playing multi-team, and we just do well. We just do. And whether or not these guys were good players, I don't know. But it's just, I've never been a 100 plus caliber YouTuber, I guess, because the people I face can actually shoot back. I have posted a couple 100 pluses. I've done a couple 100 plus gameplays on Black Ops, I think actually only one of them on Modern Warfare 3. But for the most part, these people have found a way to essentially make it easy to find these lobbies, find these magic lobbies, and I don't agree with it. And apparently I'm in the majority vote with that, and apparently I have the popular opinion on that. Judging from the comments on the video, I got very good feedback from you guys. You guys were like, wow. And some of you actually started checking COD Elite. I was getting a lot of people on Twitter like, wow, you guys are actually starting to check the COD Elite stats of your favorite YouTubers. And you're like, wow. Well, some of these guys, now granted, some of them just like a 2 KD 2 1 loss, 2 KD 1 loss player. That's respectable. But some of you actually found out some of your favorite YouTubers out there who are just like these most ridiculous, tanking their stats. Like, you look at their last 10 games, they're all just playing like gun game and going 0-10 intentionally to tank their stats, and you guys are like, wow, I had no idea they actually did that. So I'm happy with the video. I'm happy that it shed some light on those kind of douchebags in the community who do that. I can understand. I mean, it can be argued that most very, very good gameplay you'll see on YouTube is not played against good players anyway. So why not just make it so you only face bad players? And that just doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't. I feel as though if you find that one magic lobby or whatever, it should be a rare occasion. You know, it should be one of those occasions where you randomly find it and then you capitalize on it. Not that it happens every game and you have your time to take your time and get the perfect 100+ gameplay, but you do the best with what the game's given you. Then once good players join that lobby, you know, you continue to do well. What makes me happy, what makes me proud about, you know, my gameplay and the videos I put out is that, you know, they're not cherry picked. They're just, I mean, they're above average games that I get facing whoever the game matches me up with against. And mind you, I think I'm around a 210 KD. I have just about a 400 score per minute. I mean, it's not ridiculous. My score per minute is not ridiculous. I mean, some people, subscribers of mine have had a higher score per minute, but hey, those subscribers may not run around with shotguns and snipers like I do. Those subscribers may not play Search and Destroy like I do. Those subscribers may not play. I think I have over 150 games of Sharpshooter played, and Sharpshooter tanks your score per minute. I mean, I didn't do it to intentionally tank my score per minute. I did because Sharpshooter is actually a really good way to rank up, and I played nothing but it during double XP. It just makes me happy knowing that my gameplay is against whoever comes up against me. I can hold my own against good players, and I can post good and you know, when you watch my videos, you can't tell, you know, if the other team is actually good players or not, because regardless, I'm doing well. And I'm making the best video I can. I'm getting good gameplay against whoever they put up against me. That's what makes me proud. And so that's why I think that's the thing that bothered me the most, you know, about the people who, you know, tank their stats in an effort to reverse boost to be able to get gameplay. That's what bothers me the most, is because, you know, these players are good players, but they're intentionally holding themselves back. They're intentionally just making it so they face bad players, which is a flawed system. It's a flawed system, and they're intentionally just they're exploiting the system is what they were doing. But I'm glad this is kind of a follow-up video, I guess, if you will. I'm glad that I have the popular opinion with you guys. I'm glad that you guys understood what I was getting at throughout that video. It's not often I do a rant video. I don't rant. I mean, usually, I mean, maybe on Twitter. Not, but what you say on Twitter and what you say in the video are two completely different things. Because Twitter is unfiltered. Twitter is, you know, right after it happened, I'm angry. I'm gonna go yell at people. I'm gonna go yell about it. And sometimes funny stuff happens on Twitter. Twitter's a fun thing. But I'm glad I have the popular opinion. I'm glad that you guys understood the basis of the video. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna skip ahead to the end of this gameplay right now, solely for the fact that, you know, this gameplay was rather long. A couple people ended up quitting out. I'm trying to find at the end here. There we go. We got the final score here, but we did pretty well. I mean, final score of 57-2. Now there's a couple first prestiges. The MGW clan, they all did collectively pretty bad, and then the one random guy goes 7-27. That's kind of funny as well. But either way, man, that's just the luck of the draw. That's just what happens. I didn't have to tank my stats to get gameplay like this. You know, a nuclear, a 30 gun streak, you know, with no perks or attachments. Well, for no attachments for the most part. I mean, I had to pick up other guns. But hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hope you guys can remember rage wherever you guys feel deserves, because, you know, if you guys want me to grow on YouTube, that's part of it. Rating the video definitely helps. I mean, I'm not even asking for likes. You know, if you guys like the video, like it. If you guys dislike the video, dislike it. Just please take time to rate the video, and have a wonderful day, guys.
I was banging 7 grand rocks, that's how I roll. I got one